So I told her, if you want me to come faster, you gotta play with the balls.
Right.
Just juggle that shit. Come out, lick the shaft, and then just juggle them motherfuckers. Oh, what's up?
Oh, hello there.
Welcome to another episode of
Brothers Wiggly.
We've been gone for a while, motherfuckers. I know you didn't miss me, but whatever. You know? We have grown people's responsibilities.
That actually ties up to what you said at the beginning.
That's a real issue. Some bitches out there don't know how to play with your balls. Only God Throw 3000 knows how to do it.
God. Yeah, we're getting banned from YouTube for that comment.
Yeah. For playing with balls? I've heard worse in here. Shut up.
Shut up. Boom.
What?
Wait. Is
Oh,
it
never mind.
news?
Anyway.
$3,000 check?
Joking. So we've been out for what, a month maybe?
2 weeks.
No.
Is it?
It was
3 weeks, I think. Almost a month.
If we didn't come in today, it would be a month, right?
Yeah.
What was the last video?
I don't
No,
know.
we've been out for a month, bro.
All right. That sounds
see.
legit.
Let me see. Where the fuck is it? Last video was a month ago.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
We took a break.
Yeah, the one that had
Amen.
the video has 2 views.
We got more listens on.
You know what I'm saying? We'll get there. It's just I don't know.
You know.
Anyway.
And then when we get to the at least 10K, 20K.
Sure.
We'll take what did the streamer call it? Partial vacations. We'll become part-time podcasters.
We'll if like here's the thing, if we get more viewers, that means we probably get some money out of it, and we can do more stuff. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Right now, we're just doing this with our own shit. Right?
True.
But anyway, what the fuck was I gonna say? It was Father's Day. Then it was,
Then it was raining.
It was some. No, I went on vacation.
Yeah, you went on vacation.
Then I came back, and the weather was garbage, and the hurricane was coming.
And then it was somebody's birthday, Landon's birthday, right?
And it was it's birthday, and then the hurricane last month. So it's month. It's a month.
Yeah.
So and then we worked in the week like regular people because we are regular people.
Sheesh.
We received an email from Carlos. Apparently, we have somebody working for us. Saying
no, he works for a company that
I never subscribed to that company. I never given my email of the podcast.
They just send you stuff, so you click on their link, right?
And then hack your shit.
Yeah, no. Then you have to sign up, and then for $5, they will tell you how your podcast is doing during the month.
Did you click on it?
Yeah. I just wanted to see what it was.
Carlos
from podcast something.
Yeah, podcaststatus.com. Apparently, we are on position 218 in comedy category. In Kenya, which is Africa.
They like to hear me talk.
I'm gonna tell Carlos something real quick, bro. On the place we actually talk the language, we can't get more than 3 views.
That's true. Wait, so is YouTube hiding those stats, or is that like from Spotify?
Nah, this motherfucker just made this shit up. Say, they're both brown. They're probably from Africa. They speak really good English.
But you think it's like he's talking about Spotify, iTunes, and stuff like that.
It says Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, iVoox.
I don't know.
$5 a month.
Yeah.
$10 a month. $20 a month. Yeah, so Carlos, I appreciate you, bro, doing that research for free. But you can go suck on a cock. Carlos. Oh fuck, they're Puerto Rican. We gotta put a Spanish name on there, Carlos. And tell them they're trending on Kenya, Africa. And then I'm freaking out because we talked about on the last episode a month ago, right? And we got this like 3 days ago, right?
Yeah.
We were talking about that African
woman that had
lady that had HIV and then got COVID and
it created 218 something different viruses inside her body.
And I accidentally called her, a bitch for some reason. And I thought, hey, maybe Africans are gonna come after us, but I don't think so. So, but thank you, Carlos. I hope you all had a good Father's Day, right?
Yep.
Father's Day and
July
and 4th of July. Hopefully you didn't burn yourself or blow your fucking hand off.
There's still people blowing fireworks in my neighborhood to this day.
A hockey player killed himself with fireworks. I forgot to look that up.
He bought the illegal shit?
I don't know. I just know he killed himself.
The only way you can do that is you buy the illegal shit. I mean,
probably
the ones you buy on the 10, the bucks you can get is probably some major burns, but that's it.
He fucking killed himself.
Probably about that quarter dynamite
probably
kind of shit.
Something. Whatever it was some good ass shit.
Turn it on and then took too long on the hand to throw it.
Fuck.
But even that will blow up your hand. Like, what the fuck was he doing?
I don't know. I really don't know. You gotta be doing some dumb ass shit. I don't fuck with fireworks.
Put the firework in his mouth and shit. I'm gonna shoot it with my mouth.
Yeah, something like that. I buy the Walmart shit, the little cylinder.
And then you only see this part of the face afterwards.
Fucking gone.
Yeah, fireworks are dangerous if you didn't know that.
Yeah.
They cause fire, kill people.
That's what it says on the label, bro.
Yeah. So, Terry.
Back it up, Terry.
You gotta back it up, bro.
Fuck.
But
that's what we've been doing. Apparently we got people listening from out of. See, that's what pisses me off. How the fuck are we getting people listening to us from Spain and shit? Nobody from here, bruh. We're talking about your shit. Spain don't give a fuck about Biden or Trump.
Actually, they do. What if they're spies?
Fuck.
We're giving them all.
Imagine the FBI comes knock on the door. Hey, man, we need you to stop this fucking podcast. Fuck, why? We got spies like saying shit that you've been saying. Little do they know our shit is just, we're just mentioning it. We're not even giving people facts or anything. We just see it and tell you. It's mostly rants.
Yeah. They think they're gonna try to recruit us or something.
Yeah. Anyway, fuck. So a couple of things happened on the month we were on this motherfucker.
Right? Yeah, a lot of them.
Stupid shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Like gas prices?
Like gas prices and lumber prices and all that shit. But it's mostly been like movies coming out. Movies are getting back to their feet and shit. After COVID. We don't have to wear masks anywhere anymore unless, asked to and shit.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure everybody can get a job now, so we can stop giving them free money. But that's not up to me, I guess. Somebody's trying to buy votes now before the elections in the next 3 years.
Yep.
With money. I hope you know that you're getting bought. Anyway, a couple movies came out. I watched Tomorrowland. It was really good.
Haven't watched it.
Tomorrowland?
Yeah.
Not Tomorrowland. Tomorrow War. The Tomorrow War.
The Tomorrow War. Oh, okay. Yeah. Still haven't watched it.
Movie's fucking badass. Amazon came up good with that one with I was gonna say Brad Pitt. It's not Brad Pitt.
Chris Pratt.
The movie actually jumps in and how shitty the human race is.
I mean, Wall-E did it a couple of years ago too.
Fuck. Every other movie is like if humanity goes into some unexplained emergency, we are shit. We will kill each other eventually.
And even when we know this coming, like Independence Day movie, we still get fucked anyway.
Yeah, no, this one's 30 years in the future, right? So this one is aliens attack 30 years in the movie's future, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a cool concept. They come from the future and grab people.
Wait. So you're telling me they copied the comedy that Seth Rogen did with the guy from The Bridge to Terabithia? Have you ever seen that show on Hulu?
No.
So technically there's a war in the future. So he plays a game, like a war game, and then he passes it. So that's just them recruiting people from the past. So they come from the future to the past to help them fight the war.
But then this one is like full. Okay, so they come, right? They show the people proof, and they start. Obviously, they start sending military first, but you can't send all the military you have.
Right.
So they start recruiting civilians.
Oh,
so they
okay.
They do. Fuck, man, where the fuck are the words today?
Draft.
A draft. They do a draft,
But from the past.
but on the past people to go to the future. But that's
illegal.
They're not sharing how they pick the people and stuff. But when he goes and gets drafted, he noticed that if you're dead by the time the war's going, that's when they're sending you. So in 30 years, if you're dead, that's who they're drafting. They're not drafting people that are already alive, because then you will be taking away from that
the
army.
future. Yeah.
So so they do that, right? And then the people are training them for the fight haven't even been born yet.
Yeah.
And then so they're there. They figure it out that they're sending all that people. Obviously, they only sent you for 7 days.
Oh. And then you go back.
And then you go back
if you don't die.
Your risk, it says if you're organically alive, you'll go back. And obviously, there's people already like in therapy, like missing 2 legs, missing an arm, but they already have the technology to have like mechanical hands and shit, but they're fucked up because it's just right. So 7 days, you're already a veteran. When you come back, that's how bad that shit is.
Yeah.
So he's military, so he's gonna be dead before the war. So he goes over there, and they're telling people they're going over there to help, but they really know they're gonna go extinct. There's no way of beating them. So they're actually bringing people there to stall time to make a venom for them to send back to kill them before the war starts.
So you're sacrificing the past to save the future.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's the whole movie. You're oh shit, that right? Oh, that shit's cool. And then they come back, and then the whole movie's great. They did a good job. The dialogue, how they did it is fantastic. It's really good. So if you're having someone watch it, if not, I mean, I don't know. You got your ways to do
it. There's way to not support it.
Get it for free. Like the money you're getting from the government. Anyway,
I mean, we're not talking about that. You're saying you steal the passport from your cousin or something.
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying? Just for the day, watch the movie, some popcorn, a little wine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not a month, but Black Widow came out last Friday.
Last Friday.
Is doing really good. Millions everywhere. Millions in box office.
It had a better starting than the Rise of Skywalker.
Box office. Big. Disney getting shit ton of money on the app.
I
think you can stream it somewhere else.
That was his Disney Plus.
They said something else.
But you need the premium access.
Premium. You technically have to buy it like Mulan. But that's why I didn't buy it, because that's the first and last movie I'm buying on Disney Plus.
Mulan was...
That movie's fucking garbage. And then, Black Widow is Marvel, but I have my... I was a little skeptic about it. But the reviews are good. People are like, yo, Marvel... This is the first Marvel movie in like 3 years, and it's
legit
great.
Do you heard the director or whoever is doing the new MCU, whatever, said he's not doing long-term contracts with the actors?
Why?
I don't know. And apparently there's rumor that they secretly already recasted Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel for the new projects.
Are they rebooting it?
I don't know. Or I don't know if that's something to do with, like, are they going to do the parallel universe shit?
I think that's what it is. Because
but the rumors are saying they already recasted a new Doctor Strange and a new...
That's weird.
Captain Marvel.
Unless they're doing a show on Disney Plus.
That's what people are thinking. That's probably for a show.
I'm down for that.
That is based on another universe.
I'm down for that. But
or like they say, parallel universe, or it's just they're doing a younger versions of them somehow.
That could be, yeah.
So they're not sure what it was, but they said they're being recasted.
Yeah. But what people are thinking about this movie, it's called Black Widow, obviously.
Yeah.
But Black Widow is not just...
It's the organization.
Natasha is the whole organization, right? So, obviously, Natasha's dead. Right? And this movie is between... if you time it right, it's between when Iron Man puts Ant-Man and all them in prison. It's technically when Iron Man's fighting Captain in
Civil War.
No, like not in early Civil War, like in between that part where he goes visit them in prison and he's on the helicopter going to fight Bucky and Captain.
Okay.
In that, because they're already in prison when they talk to Natasha, and by the end of Civil War, Captain America takes them out.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're in that time period.
Holy
where Shield
shit.
is hunting Natasha and it's on that little time frame. But what people are saying is, since Natasha said this movie was basically to put her sister as the new Black Widow.
Gotcha.
With the new Avengers and whatever.
Yeah, so that she's coming out somewhere soon.
Yeah, because they're all Black Widows technically.
Yeah.
So instead of Natasha Romanoff, it's gonna be her sister, which her name is whatever Romanoff.
Makes sense.
Because
that's a good way to recast.
They're saying she's probably gonna be on the Hawk movie with his daughter. So she's gonna be the Black Widow to that
to help them and then
to her daughter or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So apparently it's been good. Good reviews. It's gonna explain like the backstory of Natasha, obviously.
Right.
And hopefully, if she's not gonna come back as Black Widow, hopefully is making the backstory of the new Black Widow, which is her sister. Whatever the fuck they're gonna do with that.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
Yeah. Because I mean, she's dead.
Yeah.
They made it fucking clear she's dead. Hulk threw a bench in the water and everything. Anyway. He did. In the fucking river.
I know.
He threw it. Fuck.
Just the way you said it.
That's a sign that she's not coming back because he threw the fucking bench. Bench in the water.
So, if somebody dies, just throw a bench in the water and then that seals it.
That's my new phrase. I made it here. Fucking copy it. Bench in the water. What does that mean? They're not coming back.
They're not coming back. For any movie you watch and then
somebody
bench in the water. Yeah, that character's there for real.
That's how you know Loki's alive, because they didn't throw no benches.
Fast 9 came out too.
Fuck that. I'll tell you something. And if there's a point in a franchise where you sit down on the director's office and the writer, you say, so Toretto, you're gonna have a brother who's gonna be played by John Cena.
Yep.
Right.
Did they? I haven't watched the movie, so I don't know if they're blood related or are they adopted.
I'm just showing you the points of where the series is going to shit.
Okay.
Okay. It's been shit, right?
A woman died, then she's back alive. She had amnesia
on some Marvel shit.
Yep.
So your brother's gonna be John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point in the movie, ready for this? You're gonna make a car that's gonna go into space. Thoughts. And Vin Diesel's like, I'm fucking down.
I'll make it work.
I'll make it work.
Oh, well, he's actually writing them, so.
Because his family can make it to space.
Have you seen,
this family means our fucking.
Have you seen the new one they put? They put like the United States. Then it said there's another people to fuck around the world, and they have Alabama on the bottom. Why for? We have family.
There's family. When I tell you they've integrated this shit in every movie they could find.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Where they made it to fucking Lion King.
Yeah.
Are they planning to do 10?
Yes, I think he said he wanted to do 10 be the last one.
Thank fucking God. On the 10, the 10's gonna end where all the cars.
Although he said that they put that in an interview and then they put 2032 and like Fast 20.
Fast 20, yeah. At the end of the last movie, all the cars are gonna go into space, and they're gonna end up on episode 3 of Star Wars with Anakin and shit.
Yeah, shooting down the fucking.
Yeah. They're gonna help him catch General Grievous, and that's how they're gonna reboot Star Wars. And Toretto's gonna be a Jedi and shit. It's fucking ridiculous, man. The movies before, 1, 2, and 3 were just right.
Good, yeah.
Fast 4, that's when she dies, right?
Yes. Actually, no, she dies on 3.
3, no, Gal Gadot dies on 3.
Gal
Gadot dies on 3. Because that's the one where they're crossing the border under the tunnels, right?
That's 5.
Fuck, what's 3?
3 is when they put Toledo and Brian back together. Because on the second one is just Brian.
Oh, 3's Tokyo Drift.
3's Tokyo Drift. Then 4 they put them together again. And then 5 is where Gal Gadot dies. 4.
5?
Yeah.
I thought it was 4. 5 is when she dies. 5 is when it starts on the accident where she's supposedly dead.
Mm-hmm.
The Mexican girl. Oh my god, I don't know her name. And she's Mexican. All right, fuck. Yeah. 4 is Gal Gadot. 4 is Brazil. 4 is Brazil.
4 is when they put them back together and they're hunting the Mexican drug dealer.
With Gal Gadot.
Right, yeah. No. With Gal Gadot. Yes.
We have to, no, wait a minute.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Because 5 is it starts on the accident.
Yeah, and the accident.
Yeah. And then.
Well, by the way, he's alive again.
What are you talking about?
the one who dies in Tokyo Drift.
The Chinese guy? Yeah, he's alive, yeah.
Somehow, after the car exploded, they hunt the guy down. Although the bad guy ended up being a good guy at the end.
You don't know the timelines of this movie. Okay, so the other one, the Mexican dies, but she's really alive, and she's being brainwashed, and at the end she's
she has amnesia, so she's
all that,
she's being manipulated.
and then she fights, and then on 5 or 6 is where she fights UFC.
I think that one's 6 because that's the one they go to Dubai and then they jump the building.
They're on the airplane. Yeah, they fight on the airplane. What's her name? She was in wrestling too.
Wait, who?
The UFC fighter, the champion.
Oh, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, she fights Ronda. Ronda's a bad guy, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
6, I don't know about 7. I don't know about 8. 7's Jason Statham, right?
Yes. No, wait, that's with the Ronda Rousey one. No, that's the big brother of Jonathan Statham is 6. Then Jonathan Statham is 7.
8, I don't know.
8 is when they introduced The Rock. No, that was 7.
The Rock was 5.
The Rock was 5? Yeah.
Brazil was 4 or 5. Brazil's 5, so that's when they introduced The Rock. And then he's on 6, and then I don't think he's on 7.
I think 6 he's in the hospital, so he doesn't show up much. Then it's on 7. It's a weird shit. Then they do the Hobbs and Shaw.
They kicked The Rock out, technically, out of Fast and Furious, because they had a problem.
Because they want to do the Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, but
that's how they write him up, because it's happening at the same time.
No, but it was supposedly Vin Diesel had a problem with The Rock.
Yeah, that was all an angle. They wanted to do a WrestleMania thing.
Publicity?
No, they wanted to do a WrestleMania thing for WWE.
Then.
Yeah, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, so then Hobbs, I loved Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, that was good because their chemistry is so good.
That movie is so good. How they worked together was great. But then, they kept it Fast and Furious. Like, he's holding a fucking whole car with his own hands. Whatever. But it was good.
A helicopter.
A fucking helicopter. I'm sorry.
Was it a helicopter or was it the 5 trucks of the brothers when they were hanging out on the cliff?
The game got postponed.
Oh. Because I forget. Because there's a helicopter chasing them. But
they're
then
in a car.
And then they kind of all hook together in a car.
Yeah.
And then I think 5 of the cars are falling, and that's why he pulls.
He pulls them. He pulls the fucking thing. The whole helicopter. He turns it. Because, he's built this shit, but he's God, too. So
well, wait. Maybe this is the beginning of Black Adam, and we just don't know
We don't know it yet. Black Adam was on Fast and the Furious. They wanted to put him with Jurassic Park, so it don't matter.
And then 8, that's when they introduced the what's her name?
The blonde girl?
Yeah.
Is Jonathan Tatum's sister?
No. She plays. She did this new movie on Netflix where they're immortal too. Forgot her name.
Oh yeah.
But that's when she kidnaps the Brazilian girl with Toledo's son, and then and then they make Toledo the bad guy of movie 8.
So that's 8.
Yeah, where he's supposedly the bad guy.
Yeah, and then now 9.
But in the commercials, they're making it seem like he's just turned out of nowhere. He's a bad guy. But then when you saw the movie, he's not really a bad guy. Yeah. And then you're like, well, I kind of thought it was the fun away. And then, of course, at the end, Jonathan Simmons is the one that saves the day. And you're like, wait a minute, now he's a good guy.
So, I don't know. And then I'm not watching this shit. I haven't watched after 5.
I mean, I've seen them all. But
so
I'm just seeing them because I already saw all of them, so I might as well just see the last ones too.
I just want to see it to see John Cena.
And I like sequels. I like when they do sequels. But
if I watch it,
but shit, 10 sequels, like come on.
If I watch it, it's just to see John Cena be a dumbass. And I want to see how they got the car to space.
Although I'll give John Cena props. His acting has been way better since the Marine.
Since 12 rounds.
Since the Marine.
Was it 12 rounds or the Marines first?
12 round was actually good.
Was it the Marine and then 12 rounds?
Yes. Oh. Because the Marine was the worst.
Marine was garbage. It did good because it was John Cena, obviously, at the beginning.
Yeah.
And they made
that part where they shoot the fucking car on the hood for like a million shots and they would never hit the engine.
No.
I'm still surprised.
They've made the Marine. They did with DiBiase.
They did 12 rounds 2 with Randy Orton. Then they did Marine 2 with Ted DiBiase. and then The Miz did 3, 4, 5, and 6.
The Miz has done 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
And then the last one, Shawn Michaels is in
Edge, right? Edge is on one of them too.
No, it's just Shawn Michaels and Becky Lynch is the bad guy.
Oh my fucking god.
Edge did a movie with.
Are they all produced by WWE now?
Yes, the last from 2 Up, yeah.
Does Mr. McMahon has no decency?
Apparently, they be doing good on DVD. People buy it. At least wrestling fans.
I mean, wrestling fans buy it for.
And then wrestling has millions of fans. They're still making millions of dollars for a low budget.
But you
movie.
would think, okay, so you have The Miz doing all those.
Mm-hmm.
Does he still suck at acting? Did he not take?
I mean, no. He's still I mean, I'll give him credit. He is good at acting. But it's just the movie, movie has to be garbage. Like, if you put him in a new action movie with a different director that's not WWE, like high production, I think he will be fine.
Here's the problem with the WWE actors. They don't start him off like Batista, where he was featured in movies.
Exactly, yeah.
He was little characters, and then once they get that experience, then all right, we're gonna give you.
But you gotta understand, The Miz already done acting before.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
I mean, for at least for The Miz, he did reality TV show first.
I understand that, but
then wrestling, and
but
then
you can't. You still can't have. You can't. You still can't. You won't get a big director say, "Hey, give me The Miz to be a big star on a big movie."
Yeah, no. I mean, but at least for The Miz, he did TV shows first. He was on The Arrow.
Still
he
not
was
the same.
He was on and I think he did side things. He did reality TV for a while, which is, I don't care how you call it reality, it's still fucking acting scripted.
But what I'm saying is, give him small parts in big movies. Say I don't fucking know. Say a new Transformer comes out, right?
Like what was his name? There was a wrestler that did it a couple times.
Triple H did it a couple times. Triple H got once
on Blade,
and then they give him a whole character on The Chaperone.
Yeah, that movie.
And he was horrible.
That movie was. It
was funny.
It was a
kids
movie. Yeah,
but it was
a
horrible.
kids movie. Yeah,
it was horrible.
And then he did another one too.
But he was great in Blade because his character was just simple. He's a dumb big ass vampire.
Yeah.
Right. And then from that you should have gone to another movie where he did a different character, a small part.
Yep.
And those little parts with that direction, then you can give him. I mean, not really because
Batista did a couple movies that didn't hit.
No, but he did small parts first. He was.
No, like he started in movies.
I know
before,
but they're garbage.
Yeah, I mean, one of them was actually pretty good. I was like, what the
spy one with the little girl?
No. Like, I'm talking like he was still wrestling at the time.
Huh.
He did one where he was like I forgot what it was. He was like a gangster or something like that, and that was pretty good.
I mean, he's the part. And then
and
then he got the part on. I think it was one of Jet Li's movies where he's like a bodyguard or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And then there was the karate one, the Fist or something, where he was like the American guy with the thing.
Yep.
And then obviously all that got him Drax, which obviously skyrocketed the shit out of him, which is still technically not
main character.
He's still a side character, which is the good.
And then he did the spy one with the little girl. That was funny.
And then they gave him a side role on.
He did Escape Plan, whatever, 5.
Yeah, no,
4?
but no, he because I read an article that's why he wants to get out of Drax. That's why he either wants to be ridden off or killed on this next movie.
Yeah.
Because he said now all the roles they're giving him is like Drax is dumb and stupid. He doesn't want that.
No, he also said it's just the physical. Yeah. Now he always went with the shirt off. And he's like, I can't keep this physique forever, so I need to transition out.
Then he said they talk about Blade Runner where he got a character where was nothing like he ever plays.
Yep.
He was like I don't remember what he said. His character was like a white, like a smart guy, and he's like it was different. It wasn't dumb or stupid or funny or like gun heavy motherfucker, or it was just like a normal. And he did really good.
Yeah.
And on Extraction he did really good too.
Escape Plan.
No.
Wait.
The one that came out on Netflix, the zombie one.
Oh yeah, Army of Darkness.
Army of the
Dead.
Army of the Dead.
Dead Army. Was it Army of the Dead or Dead Army? I thought it was Army of the Dead. Let me see. But he did one where he does with Sylvester Stallone. It's called Escape Plan. It's like escape a prison, and he's one of the smart guys.
Army of the Dead. You were right.
Yeah.
He did a good role there too. But then again, he's a gun blazing strong dude, just fucking tearing through shit.
But if you saw, he didn't take his shirt off. He was kind of funny.
Yeah.
His interaction with the daughters are always hilarious. Yeah. You know, the guy with he has glasses.
Mm-hmm. So it was pretty good. Yeah. But what the fuck were we talking about? Oh, the wrestlers. Yeah. If I don't understand how the WWE hasn't figured this out. You have to build them up to get to that level. So I mean, I'm pretty sure the Miz, once he's done being a dumbass in WWE, because his character's a dumbass in WWE.
Yeah. But that's the thing for him. He can play the greatest bad guy ever, but when they turn him to like being the good guy, he never works out.
He's not the good guy now. He's with Morrison.
Right now he's a bad guy. That's what I'm saying. But there was a run where he was the baby face.
No.
And it didn't work out. When he turned into a bad guy, he took his character to the next level again. I'm like, he's just a better villain than he's a good guy.
Let me see if I can. A role for The Miz would be, right now, how he is, how he acts.
It has to be like a jackass rich guy. I'm better than you.
Remember they want him from Johnny Cage.
Yes.
But he needs to go. I don't know if he's done it, but he needs to go to acting school and talk to people.
Like that's his thing. He went to acting school. That's how he did the reality.
But he probably needs to befriend directors, writers, other actors. He can, but he's not doing it. Mm-hmm. He needs to and get some pointers, because if you go into Mortal Kombat and you fuck up one of the biggest characters,
Johnny Cage,
you're gonna get fucked. You understand me? Fucked.
But the way he talks on wrestling, he will be like for the trash talking. He will be great as Johnny Cage. Now the part that I don't see him is the fighting, because wrestling and then martial arts is
but none of Johnny Cage doesn't do martial art. He's more kickboxing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still not the same.
But in that remorse, you can go train, or it's almost like choreography. That's not the problem. The acting's the fucking problem. And in any case, they can put a double in there and just
do the fighting for him.
Yeah, so that's not a problem.
I wouldn't have a problem with him trash talking. That's just nature for the Miz, technically.
And Ryan Reynolds wouldn't be a good Luke Cage, because he just has the repertoire of Deadpool and shit. He might be good.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds will make it work. He'll make it work.
Doesn't matter if he plays a bad one. Everybody's gonna watch
since that movie didn't have a lot of big actors, they should keep it that way.
Yes.
So people don't go to see the actor, but go see the movie.
The movie was lit.
Fuck. Talking about wrestlers, McGregor needs to fucking go.
Heal that leg.
Put his leg up and just make money out of advertisements and.
But wait, no. The leg, is that the same leg?
I think it's the same fucking leg.
I think he fucked up the right leg the first time. This is the left leg.
How do I even Google that shit?
I don't remember.
I think it's the same leg, bro.
But this one, it was just a slip.
Okay, so for those of you who don't watch UFC or don't give a fuck, I don't care. I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Mm-hmm. McGregor fought, what's his name?
Dustin Poirier
the first time, beat the shit out of him, right? Mm-hmm. Now.
And then people saying on the second one he was better, but the leg gave out.
Okay, so they fight. McGregor wins. Second time was McGregor had been out for a while.
Yeah, and I told you he was gonna be rusty.
He was out for a while, so McGregor looked good, punching. But then I don't know why he didn't defend the leg.
Me neither.
Did he think he could just get those hits and just fuck it?
I mean, or maybe he wasn't just expecting it. He didn't have a game plan for it.
He probably didn't. He probably just straight and said, "Fuck it, we'll just go in there and do the same first fight." I can't say his fucking last name. Pure, whatever the fuck your name is.
Just call him Dustin.
Yeah. He came and just beat the shit out of that leg like he was jerking off after 2 years of not jerking off.
Yeah, it was just black.
Bah. And McGregor hit him a couple times in the face.
Yeah, they're saying McGregor took better of the exchanges.
The leg gave off and Dustin just juked this shit. Just put him to fucking sleep.
Yeah. Because he fell down, right? And then he just caught him with a punch going down, right?
He like leaned, and when he leaned for that leg, he just went bow and just bashed his shit.
Yeah.
Sleeping McGregor, right? So that technically counts as a knockdown, because he did beat
that
the
one,
shit out of him.
That one he did.
He beat the fuck out of him. Right?
After the leg.
The next day, Dustin felt bad after that one, because he's walking out in a fucking cane and shit. Yeah. And Dustin's like, oh shit. And he's like, oh, don't fucking worry about it. So McGregor, because people were like, oh, he lost because he was nice. Remember, he was shaking hands and being polite and everything. So they're like, well, maybe he needs to go back to shit talking. So he goes back to shit talking. People love it. But I actually like the nice McGregor, to be honest with you. Right?
But the thing is that McGregor doesn't sell.
The McGregor didn't sell.
And I'm assuming it was Dana and the other guy were like, you need to be like more of a badass if you want to, you know.
So he starts this shit again, right? And, you know, I just don't. If you got your ass beat on that fight, you should come. You can like, you know, I'm gonna do better. You know, but don't go overboard. I think he went shit overboard.
But that's the McGregor.
Yeah, but I understand that. But
he's like what was his boxer name? The one that we always get.
Mayweather did the same shit.
No, not Mayweather. What's his name? Was he from Nicaragua? The one that Tito Trinidad knocked out, then Oscar De La Hoya knocked out.
Yeah.
he was always
talking shit.
Yeah, a big shit.
He was always knocking people in the first round. Never made it past the third.
Yeah.
So all this shit, right? Dustin threw back at somebody said one of the people, you know how they ask questions, and they asked Dustin, how are you gonna counter McGregor's speed? He goes, McGregor's speed? You mean Sleepy McGregor? And McGregor lost his shit on the thing. But he comes in the fight. First round again.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was the first one was second round.
Second round, yeah. And first round, McGregor won it.
Yeah. This one, first round. They're exchanging punches. People are excited. They're like, oh, shit, the old McGregor's back. He's punching then.
He threw a kick. Yeah. He threw a kick, and when he landed the kick back, they had a little exchange on the floor there. So I guess I'm assuming it was just sweaty as fuck on the floor, because they were there for like 2 minutes, or the last 2 minutes was on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So that place had to be like a fucking sweat show on the floor. So when his leg landed back, it slipped. It went sideways, and then you can see the leg just going whoop. So it was nasty.
Here's my point of view, right? Freak accidents happen.
Mm-hmm.
But if your leg is healthy,
that leg could be 100%.
No fucking shot.
You saw the video?
Listen to me. If you're training, right, you're not just training your punch. You're training your feet. You're training your tendons.
Yeah.
All right. A slip is not gonna break your fucking ankle.
It depends on how you slip. Do you see how he slipped?
Oh my god.
His leg went sideways, and the pressure of your body moved it.
Can we find this?
There was no way.
I'm gonna break it down for you, mama.
Have you seen wrestling? People jumping up the first row and the way they land to break the leg.
Not standing on the ground.
Still, and have you seen other MMA fights where they break their legs and ankles?
After they get kicked 100 times.
No. Like freaky accidents like that. It happens all the time. Except for Silva, that broke his leg kicking.
McGregor says it's not over. No, you need to go. Let's see. What the fuck?
I didn't call you.
Motherfucker broke his goddamn ankle.
Yeah, I mean, the way he slips, there's no way, even if you're 100% healthy, that leg's going to break.
Dustin say he's not going to fight him anymore.
Yeah, of course not. I
would have done the same shit. Fuck you, man. You had your chance. He said he's not done, blah, blah, blah. No video. They haven't posted in a video of the ankle.
It's on YouTube. I saw it on YouTube.
Anyway.
But there's no way. It could be the healthiest man in the world. A slip like that will break your ankle.
How would you look up? What leg got fucked up on the second fight?
You have to see it. You just put the highlights of the McGregor Prior 2. I don't think it was the same leg. I think he fucked up the right leg on the first fight. But I'm 100% positive. It doesn't matter how healthy you are, that leg's gonna break.
I think he came in injured and he didn't give a fuck.
No.
Anyway, how old is McGregor?
30-something, 33, something like that.
Oh, so he still has like 6 more years in there.
Yep.
Maybe. Who knows? But he needs to work on his legs then. He needs to work on his goddamn legs. People paid $60 to see you break your fucking ankle in the first round.
I mean, it happens in boxing all the time when they knock out a wrestler.
I don't mind that. See, I don't mind that, bro. I don't mind that you getting your shit rocked out of. Right? Like fucking, what's his name?
See.
That was a disappointment. But breaking your ankle, bro, is you wasted so many people $60 fucking dollars.
So on the first fight was the leading leg that he did. So it's the other leg. He broke the other one.
You cripple motherfucker. Work on your legs, man. Shit, McGregor, I'll fight you, bro. In a ring full of water.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In a ring. What my point is, if it's a broken leg like that, and it was not because of an interchange, like Silva and Waitman.
It wasn't. They weren't fighting when he broke it.
No,
there's no shot.
He threw the kick, and when he landed back the kick, that's when it broke. So there was no exchange of punches or nothing. That's my point.
Did Dustin hit him when he hit the ground?
After he falls down, he was back, and you can see the ankle is just like this, and then Dustin jumped on him. And McGregor survived all those 30 seconds and just block until the round ended.
The ref didn't see that?
The ref didn't call it until the doctor said it's broken. And then
that shouldn't be a fucking win.
That's what I'm saying.
They gave him the win anyway. It's like that fucking...
They finished the round. He finished the round with a broken ankle. Does shot and was still punching back at some point.
That's on the ref.
And then... but you can see it. He falls down. He points. He looks at the ref like, it's my ankle. And I know Dustin saw it because he had a front view and he saw the broken ankle. They still jump on the guy.
Well, he can't just walk away either.
Yeah, I'm just saying it was 10 seconds. I mean, you have seen wrestlers when they see the broken leg, they stop. They don't jump on the guy.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Did you remember? I
know. Women and other people didn't jump on Silva.
The Chinese girl and the French girl. What's her name?
But at that point, they're exchanging. They don't know.
No. I'm not even talking about a knockout. She was fighting her, and the ref got in. He didn't stop the fight. It was something that happened, and she walked away. And she turns around, and she told the ref, "You didn't stop it." I didn't stop anything. And the girl came out and just beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, but there was no injury, right?
No, but she got knocked the fuck out after. You can't stop until the ref says you need to stop. You can't. You have to keep going.
I understand that, but you have seen it before where they actually stop even the ref doesn't stop when they see a broken leg. They go like, "Yo, that shit is broken." But if you don't see nothing's wrong, then yeah, you continue fighting. But my point is, the round finished, right?
That's probably why they give him the win.
And then they call it the fight. I mean, when it happens like that, I would have called it no decision. Because technically, you did not beat the guy. He was called out of an injury. Now, if it was like the Silva and Women where he threw the kick and brought the kick because the guy blocked the fuck out of you.
That shit was disgusting.
Then yeah, you give him the win. It was while in exchange. This one was he broke his leg, not even exchanging punches or after an exchange.
But I'm surprised McGregor didn't even mention that either. McGregor didn't make a mention of that. I mean, I'm sure he'll do it afterwards.
Yeah, I would have called it a no decision. Stuff like that pisses me off because
I mean, Dustin's gonna take it.
Just like boxing, when there's a freaky accident, if it's before the fourth round, there's a no decision. I mean, and here I would say after the third or fourth round, maybe. I mean, I'll say after the third round. If there's an injury, then yeah. But if it's, you didn't beat the guy.
Too late now. They're not gonna take it back.
Yeah, no. And then he was walking off like I knocked him out. You didn't knock him. He broke his leg. He was conscious. He was talking. And the guy, his corner came in. He survived the round. He's like, my ankle is broken. And then they called the doctor. And then the doctor, it's broken. Yeah. And then they call off the fight.
Well,
but technically, you did not beat the guy.
He needs to work on his legs then.
There's no way you can work on your leg for a freaky slide.
I'll take any amount of money fighting McGregor and a dump ring.
And a damped
ring.
Fucking,
you know what I'm saying?
What the whole ring.
But
my point is, freaky accident that will happen on mixed martial art because the way they don't clean the floor after the rounds. Boxing they throw towels, they clean. Yeah. This one is just a mess of blood and things. They're gonna slip. Yeah. I just say there's poor management.
We'll see. I'm sure McGregor's gonna talk some shit and he's gonna talk a lot. He's gonna have to give him the fourth fight.
He has to because
I'm sure
this one, anybody that watches that, they're gonna say you did not beat McGregor.
So McGregor's gonna talk some shit, you know what I'm saying? And then Dana's gonna be like, "Listen, man, we'll give."
Dana already said he wants the fourth.
Yeah, no, he's like, "We're gonna give you so much money."
Yeah,
so much money just to show the fuck up. So I'm sure he says no, but I'm sure he'll do it again.
Yeah. I mean, and a lot of people didn't like.
But here's the thing:
calling him shit at the end, and I understand what McGregor does. But even with Khabib after the fight, he knocked him out like, it's business. It's business. Yeah. The way I say it, the things I say. So I'm pretty sure the managers and the people put in the conference are like, you have to do this, talk shit. Yeah. Except for when he threw the chair at the bus, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's nuts. But I'm sure.
Still, you see somebody hurt, you're not gonna talk shit. You're like, he's hurt. I hope he recovers. But
Yeah, but I mean, and he wasn't nasty in the second fight, so it's not like he just got nasty when you started when they're like, all right, you guys are gonna fight again, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll go again.
Yeah.
You know, because it's McGregor.
It's McGregor.
Talking about freaky fucking accidents. Acuna from the Braves got hurt yesterday. A torn ACL
on a catch.
On a fucking catch, so he's gonna be out for the season.
Damn.
That's baseball, because you know who Acuna is.
Man, he was one of the most exciting players to watch this year.
One of the best players this year.
So sad.
So he's out. What else was it? And then of course we got the fucking freak of nature, Ohtani. This fucking guy. Okay,
have you seen the last home run it hit? Holy shit!
They made somebody go to where the ball landed and take a picture of the field, so you can see how long that ball flew.
God.
So let me. I'm gonna give you if you know who Ohtani is, right? Mm-hmm. So Ohtani came from Japan.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was from the Japan League, because we do get a lot of Korean players because they're. But I forgot if Ohtani is from the Japan League. So
Ohtani was a baseball star in Japan until he finds the real thing.
Yeah.
And then, all right, so he pitched and batted, right? He's a slugger.
Japan.
Slugger. Great pitcher. So he comes here.
So he's one of the very few players that can pitch and bat.
He comes here the first year. He doesn't do great, right? Obviously, he's trying
No, he did good.
He did all right, but not compared to Japan.
Did he play a full season?
Yes. He started with the Angels that season.
But he still had like a 3-point-something area.
Yeah, but he didn't do what he was doing in Japan, right?
He still hit 20 home runs. So.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's the first year. He has to adapt, right?
Yeah, and of course, you know, the balls are different.
Yeah, everything's
here in
different.
Japan. Yeah.
So season after that, he gets hurt. He's out for half a season.
Yeah, for the 2020 season.
Yeah, and then half the season comes back. He does okay. Now this season, he's
getting a
dominating. Yeah. Pitching, fucking his area is what, 2 point something?
Yep.
32 home runs. 32 home runs before the All-Star game.
I think he hit
before the fucking All-Star game. You know who used to do that? Sosa, Barry Bonds,
young Albert Pujols,
Ramirez,
Derek Lee when he was on his form.
No other player has done that since those guys. And Ohtani comes and pitches and bats. He's gonna be the first time All-Star game pitching and batting.
33 home runs.
33. He's going to be the first guy in the All-Star game history to pitch and bat in the same game.
Oh, by the way, he's leading the league on triples and home runs.
He's a freak of nature, right? So, after last year's baseball was garbage. Mm-hmm. Baseball came back.
And then this year, players are playing out of their mind. Tatis, Ohtani,
they're
Acuna,
going insane.
And it's different teams, so it makes it more fun to watch
with
baseball.
That being said, they all getting hurt like it's 1965.
Yep.
Because they're playing hard. They want their team to do good. You know, there's fans on the stands. They want to put on a show. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm pretty sure baseball's like, we need to make this fucking... We need to bring the fans back to that.
After the sticky stuff situation, well, we need to clean this shit up.
That's another fucking thing. So, you know, baseball is pretty interesting now. You know, the batters, the catching, the playing, the pitcher
at the beginning of the season was a pitching, a bunch of no-hitters, shit like that, and now it's just people losing their mind on home runs. Yeah. Dodgers hit 2 grand slams yesterday on the same inning, beat the crap out of the Diamondbacks, 22-1. They scored like 10 or 16 runs in one inning or something like that.
It's crazy.
It was... I just saw the thing popped up, second grand slam or something, Dodgers beating 17-1. I was like, excuse me?
Shit. and with all that being said, I know this is not a really hot take, but what happened to being innocent until proven guilty?
True.
My boy Bauer, bruh. This, obviously he's shown that, you know, the bitch is lying, you know what I'm saying? Well, she's a bitch. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you say.
Hey, innocent until proven guilty on both sides. So you got to make sure those texts are real, right?
Yeah.
We got to prove both stories. But my point is, if there's not been a court case yet and there's not decided...
Why punish him?
Why punish him? They already suspended him and they added another 7 days. They took all his merchandise out of MLB.
They took his bobblehead day on the Dodger
Stadium. Now, my point here is innocent until proven guilty on both sides, right? Mm-hmm. He keeps playing. She keeps whatever she's doing. And then when the court case starts, then that's when you...
Yeah.
And then once the court case ends, then you take your decision.
They fucked up his career.
Mm-hmm.
Russell, when Russell...
And I understand, yeah, we must believe the woman and the Me Too movement, but we have...
There's still rules.
We have been proved that some of those were lies.
Yeah.
And a lot of people's career were ended based on a lie because a woman had a grudge against the person.
I don't know about Russell's shit, right? But when that happened, this man is playing in Mexico now.
Yeah. But he was guilty, though.
Was he?
Yeah, he claimed he was guilty. He actually said he was.
Okay, right.
Yeah. But
here's my thing, right? Your dad beat the shit out of your mom for 30 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And maybe they're still together. They divorced, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But what about that, right? You're not going to cancel your fucking dad. But then there's this guy, right? He hit a woman. That's wrong. That you shouldn't, because you're a piece of shit for that.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's sorry, blah, blah. He has a new family with another wife and kids, Russell.
Right.
Outside of the other case.
Yeah.
Right? And they're doing fine. Right? He apologized, whatever the fuck.
He went to therapy. And
he had all that shit, yeah. Right. Second chances. It's America, right? This man could only play 1 year with us.
With the Cubs, yeah.
And he didn't.
We got released him.
We released him. This guy had to go to Japan. And now he's in Mexico. Just because he made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Your dad made a mistake. He said he got drunk. He made a mistake every other night. And he said sorry every morning. And,
Yeah, there's a lot of people in that kind of relationship, and then they can get out.
It's more famous because they're famous baseball players. But this happens in every household.
And
not every house. You know what I mean, motherfucker. Every normal house, every other normal house.
And nobody does anything about that.
You know what I'm saying? And friends know it, family know it, and you don't see them calling the cops. You don't see them beating the shit out of the dad, or going in. Online.
just like this case in Puerto Rico, right? He did it. He killed a woman, but there was a media frenzy. People wanted him arrested, and then the police actually did their job and arrested the guy, right?
Yeah. But
then we have a similar case. The guy's not famous. Everybody knows he killed her, but nobody's willing to say anything. Yeah. Nobody's on Facebook. Nobody's doing anything because he's not famous.
Nowadays.
And the police don't do shit because they don't got any leads.
Nowadays, if you're famous, your crime is going to get
exposed more. Not exposed, but more publicized.
And
then because of the media outcry or whatever they want to call it, and then the person screaming that they need to be justice, and then the police are forced to work it. And apparently, when you're famous, you get more calls to the police station. Yeah, I saw him here. I saw him there.
But not if not famous.
But if it's the guy that lives next to you,
you're not gonna say anything.
He's beating the fuck out of his wife. He went and killed a guy in the park, but nobody saw anything because he's from the neighborhood.
Exactly. You're not gonna say anything.
He's not famous.
So to all those people like, oh, him, this and that, but shut the fuck up until, the court says, yeah, he did that shit. He needs to serve the sentence.
The evidence they both have shown, it seems she was, from the lawyer's side, the text messages and shit that been released, it doesn't seem, it was consensual, and it looked like she was asking for the rough stuff.
There's a comedian the other day that said, if you should if you go to a bar to drink, you should walk around with a folder with contracts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to have sex, and you sign right here, your consent and your fingerprint, please. Oh, daddy choked me. Here's another paper for you, bro. Sign here that you say you want me to choke you, fingerprint. Because nowadays you never fucking know, man. Now there's
the bad people.
There's worms and Bill Cosby's out there, which apparently wasn't a fair trial.
Well, the problem with that was a lawyer promised them, even though it was an oral agreement, it's binding if it's recorded. Yeah. And they apparently found the record where he said, anything you say that incriminates you, we will not prosecute you.
To the girls or Bill?
To Bill.
Oh, shit, and he said all that shit?
He said all that shit. They arrested him for that, and then when it got to the Supreme Court, the oral agreement came out that was, I don't know who wrote it or whatever, it was written, and they were like,
how the fuck did they not
the lawyer fucked up.
How did they not catch that in the first try?
Because they didn't want to catch it on the first try. So God. That's why the Supreme Court went like, you guys fucked up, so now we have to let him go. So technically it wasn't the court fault, like the media is making it seem like the court let him go. No, the lawyer fucked up.
Yeah, and if it's a mistrial.
It's a mistrial.
You gotta let him go.
You gotta let him go. And now, because that is stupidity that the lawyer did by agreeing to
saying all that,
saying all that, now we can't.
You can't
double jeopardy. No. You can't prosecute him again for the same crime.
They'll find something like OJ.
Yeah, I mean, OJ kind of broke into a house, beat the fuck out of the guy, and took his shit back.
All I'm saying is, man, it's just you have companies. They're just killing people's careers without even starting a trial or anything, man.
Yes, it's like wasn't a reporter at one time that got accused of that? He got arrested, and then it came out it was
nothing. Yeah. So again, I'm gonna emphasize this for you motherfuckers. I always look for shit. I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
Yeah, we're saying.
I'm not saying.
We agree that they should be exposed. They should be whatever, but we need to be sure it's true.
Yeah, with evidence and wait for a court to say, yeah, he did that shit.
Imagine you're just walking by, right? A guy gets shot. You're walking by there. Everybody points out, yeah, I saw him there. He must be guilty.
Yeah.
They arrest you. Everybody believes it. So you're being
accused of.
You're being called a murderer. All of that. You spend 10 years in prison. It goes like, oh, by the way, we found the real killer, and then they let you go.
The gun and the bullet. That's your life is fucked.
Yeah. And that's what we're doing to a lot of people with false accusations.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. We need to. MLB is just. They're just covering their ass.
It comes out to media needing to regulate their shit. The media comes out and says some outlandish shit, and we believe it. Mm-hmm. The media, I understand, is freedom of speech and shit, but they need to regulate their shit. The media has fucked up so many cases.
Yep.
And so many people's lives without needing to.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's fucking ridiculous.
And they don't get punished. They don't get anything. They
apologize.
Overhype hurricanes. They overhype anything, and then the public just go buys a bunch of shit, and then, oh, by the way, we had a mistake.
Have you not noticed that every hurricane is gonna hit Florida?
Yeah. And then when they're about to hit it, oh, by the way, they took the 90-degree turn or somewhere else.
Rick Maddox threw that motherfucker from Africa.
The media lies to really enjoys controversy.
Chaos. It's chaos.
They enjoy controversy. Clicks. So if it's something that not racial, but there is.
Oh, absolutely.
If the crime was not racial, right?
They'll make it racial.
But the media will make it racial, so you click on it. It could be a crime that happened. That happened, and the police did something. The police were on the right. They will make it seem like it wasn't to get clicks.
Does it happen? Yes. We're not saying it doesn't happen. But that's a fucking problem.
And the problem is when they actually put the real news there. People that have been skeptical because the media has been lying so much, read it and they're like, maybe it's not true.
Yeah. And now, here's an example. We'll be saying all this. Somebody finds this and they're going to clip the parts where it looks like we're defending somebody.
Yep.
Where we're not. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what the media does.
Sometimes. There was, I was watching the other day a video of, there was a reporter, it was Trump when he was in somewhere. And a reporter asked him something. I don't remember what it was. He goes, see, that's the problem with you guys. ABC put, was it NBC or ABC? Some news media put bombing somewhere in Syria or Iraq, and it was actually in Kentucky. And Trump's like, you put this saying this was in Syria when it was actually here. I don't see you guys apologizing for that.
They don't.
Oh, it's a mistake, but no apologies, no nothing, because the media doesn't have anybody to pull them back. They don't have a leash.
No.
They're just whatever. Even
though the Constitution say the government has the right to censor the media if it causes.
Yeah, but then nowadays it would be dictatorship. Now that's dictatorship.
Yeah, yeah. But the idea was the media was there to
report facts
and stuff, and then
keep the people informed.
The freedom of speech, the way the media has taken it, is that we can say whatever we want. We can tell your story however we want.
No facts. Yep.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
I mean, and then there's Facebook and all that shit. So it's just a bunch of shit clammed into a bunch of shit.
Are we saying the media shouldn't have freedom? If we're saying yes, they do, but there should be a regulation about facts and telling the truth than just making up shit.
Yeah, but it's not gonna change. It's gonna get worse, to be honest with you. Yeah. Change the subject a little bit because these motherfuckers. We talking about Black Widow already?
Yeah.
We want to talk about Loki already?
Yep.
Loki?
No.
Loki came out. a month ago, right when we weren't here, right, and this show is fucking amazing. You know, the first episode was kind of what the fuck is happening.
I mean,
the first episode starts.
They have to do that to keep you intrigued.
The first episode starts in the part of Endgame when he takes the Tesseract. That's where it starts.
Right off the bat.
He takes the Tesseract, lands, and the TVA lands. The show is amazing. They show another side of Loki that you don't see until Thor Ragnarok, but you see it earlier.
Oh, okay.
Like how his change of character and shit.
Yeah.
What they did, how they introduced all the other Lokis. I'm not gonna tell you much in case you haven't seen it.
No.
But if you can watch it, that show is great. There's so many explanations, so many hints, so many maybes. Stuff from really old comics that you can see. You can watch an episode 3 or 4 times and catch something different every time.
Oh, that's the best show.
There's a fucking part where they have Infinity Stones holding papers. It's fucking insane. If he would to just grab a few and leave the TVA, he would be unstoppable.
Invincible. Yeah.
But I don't know why they didn't take that angle. I don't know. Why.
Maybe they might take it later.
Yeah, but the show's amazing. It's almost. I don't want to say it's better than WandaVision, but it might be.
So it's there. So it's there with Wanda. They're saying that they put in quality TV show.
Wanda will go not second, just a close second. You know what I'm saying? It's just Wanda slow start, right? You didn't know where the show's going either. Well, Wanda, people were like slow start. You didn't know what was going on, but then like the last 3 episodes were just fucking amazing. So WandaVision is technically putting in multi-universe, kind of, sorta, showing you her powers and creating the new superhero.
Yeah.
What else did they introduce on here? Oh, the White Vision, the gray White Vision. It was gray technically, but White Vision. That's technically it. At the end, obviously, the multiverse thing.
Yeah, the new villains.
And then Loki. I think Loki's hinting to that too. I don't know. There may be something that Loki does, and the TVA is gonna do something to.
So they will collide at some point.
Yeah. And then Spider-Man, they said one of his suits is gonna be red and black and gold, which is gonna be infused with Doctor Strange powers.
Oh.
So it's gonna be the original black suit he used on the last movie, and then the red, black, and gold.
Nice.
Obviously, he doesn't have any more Tony Stark suits because he's dead.
Although he created the one and the last.
He probably made a bunch and has them somewhere, but...
No, I mean, like, Peter did one. On the plane, when he was coming back, he was fixing
his
costume and shit.
So he can make him. Yeah, he can make him, but not...
Because that's
Tony.
I mean, Peter Parker on the comic makes his own costumes.
Yeah, he's smart as
shit.
So
they were hitting on that. Like, he will... At some point, he will start creating his own.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you don't know how long he's going to have access to Tony's stuff.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he creates his own lab in the comic books and shit. They're hinting you with this technology that he can actually do it with the right technology.
But
and of course, that's an older Peter.
Yeah.
So this is a younger Peter.
They have him. They have him when he makes him when he's working with Dr. Ock.
Mm-hmm. That's where he makes his.
Yeah, when he makes a bunch. Anyway, you see it, he'll make his. But anyway, this is messing with the timeline. One that's messing with the multiverse. Obviously, Doctor Strange can do the multiverse.
So yeah, so he's the one that. So they have Loki fixing the timeline over here, and then
he's not fixing it. He's fucking it up.
Yeah, fucking it up or whatever. But they have that for the timeline shit, and then they will have Doctor Strange messing with the multiverse.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're trying to make people come back to life or because there's variants.
Yes.
There's different on Loki's thing. There's different versions of you.
So they pulled on the Dragon Ball Z shit. Where Trunks come back, but he saves the timeline, but that's a different timeline from his. So it creates multiple ripples.
See, it's not. It's a timeline, but they're technically grabbing timeline from different universes, technically.
Yeah, so like I said, once you mess with time, it creates ripples, so it creates more timelines, more different universes.
There's obviously just
like how they do with Flash on DC.
Yeah, at the end there's like 50 Lokis fighting each other in the episode, which is great. But there's the crocodile Loki, the kid Loki, the original Loki, the enforcer Loki.
So like the Jet Li movie, the one.
Yeah, it was just different ones, different variants.
Different variants, but same person.
Yeah. So at one point, I just don't want to say much in case they haven't watched it.
Yeah. Just watch it. It's good.
Just watch it. Yeah.
It's good. God. Just watch the damn show.
Yeah, the show's great. Then yesterday or the day before, The Witcher Season 2 trailer came out. It's for December 17. I'm excited as fuck for that show because the first season was amazing. Second season is probably going to be as good.
True.
Hopefully, because it's Henry Cavill.
Have you seen if you turn the PS5, they're announcing the thing. They have the actual the game and him, game character and him like holding swords and shit. It was kind of cool. I thought, wait,
they almost look the same, dude.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, what was that? And they go like, and then I read it, season 2. Oh shit,
yeah, season 2.
Fortnite hinting, but we might get a Black Widow on the game.
Fortnite's putting everybody in, trying to get everybody back in Fortnite. Which they have no problem because Call of Duty sucks ass right now.
Yeah, the amount of hackers is crazy.
What if from Marvel was gonna be a movie, but it's not.
They said it from the beginning it was gonna be a series.
I don't know. I probably didn't hear that, but they put a trailer out. This is really the last time you're gonna hear Chadwick's voice
because he recorded before.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. didn't even make the voice for this. Robert Downey Jr.
Oh.
Apparently he unfollowed everybody on Marvel on his Instagram.
I mean, he just did a DC show.
No, but unfollow the actors that work with him and Marvel, the actual studio.
So do you think something happened there?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it unfolds. But I mean, that I read it somewhere, so it might not be true. It might be true. Who fucking knows?
Resident Evil TV series on
I
Netflix.
haven't seen it yet. I have to.
The graphics are insane. Like if you're watching and then you just look up or something, look back down, you think you're watching a real life TV show. That's how good the graphic. But of course, the animation
you can see every once in a while.
You can see every once in a while that damn you gotta work on that shit. But it was still fun. It was like the storyline is really good. They give hints to the games you played.
Yeah.
When he's talking, he mentions like I was a rookie cop. I made it. I was late.
Yeah.
And that's how I survived Raccoon City. And when you start playing the game, you're late to the police station. So you're making it to the police station.
Oh, shit.
And then you're killing zombies on the way. And then you make it to the police station. So he talks all about that.
Before I forget, I'm playing Modern Warfare Remastered, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
There's parts, I don't know if you know this or not, or they call the map Verdansk, but Verdansk is parts of every game mixed together.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's parts of Modern Warfare that are
conjunctions of multiplayer maps.
The burger part is part of a mission on the first game. The one next to Superstore, that's part of one of the first game. There's a part where yeah, like I've seen where I walked to play. I'm like, I've seen this before. Yeah. Some of the places on Verdansk is part of the first Modern Warfare missions.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool.
Cool. If I see one again, I'll remember it. But there's that part. There's a part where it's like you're walking to. Is it a hangar? A hangar looks like the part of the airport where it's the hangar and then the building and then the other building on the side.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, some parts of the first game is parts of Verdansk.
Oh.
And there's some that are
there you go.
And there's some other multiplayers that are part of the missions on. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Call of Duty real big fans know this. I didn't fucking know this.
So back to Resident Evil. It's only 4 episodes,
mm-hmm.
And I think they said it was a new style of animation, but it includes CGI plus.
No zombies?
Yeah, they were.
Oh.
But it was like a CGI combination with animation.
Oh.
That's why they look so real and stuff. So I'm assuming they did 4 episodes. The storyline ends. But of course, they leave it in a cliffhanger.
Yeah, of course.
And then, so I'm assuming this was just a test run to see how the animation works, how people were gonna react to it, because we're also gonna get a live action series later on Netflix.
Shit.
So it was pretty good. You should watch it. Yeah. It's pretty good.
I'll watch it. So, Corona. We have a vaccine for Corona, right? And Corona has kind of taken the back seat of stuff.
Yep.
But apparently, there's a new variant called Delta. Now, and when Corona first came out, a bunch of dumbasses stopped buying beer because in their fucking drunk ass mind, they thought that Corona beer was gonna give them the virus, right? Now, they named this variant Delta, and people are not buying Delta tickets
because they're gonna get Delta.
The company stocks went down.
It tells you the mentality.
People are so fucking stupid. Humanity has no shot. There's just.
Hey, we always get.
I'm so sorry for my kid when he grows the fuck up. Hey, well, I'm gonna be 50. He's gonna be. Why the fuck did you make me, bro? Well, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what to.
My bad.
My bad, bro. Fucking. Just throw me in a home and just fuck it. Live your life as best as you can. You know? By that time, they're going to have to be walking around with gas masks and shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure. We've already gone through World War III. Shit's just fucked. There were nuclear bombs everywhere. No fresh air. Damn. No water. You got to be drinking piss and sweat.
Redox City, then?
You know what I'm saying? In 30 years, this is going to be... If aliens don't come, it's soon enough. You know what I'm saying? Aliens should come down and just test people on their IQ.
Have you seen that meme they have? Like, we have not seen future traveler because we have no future.
We have no future. I saw that one,
yeah. I was like, damn. That was deep.
Fucking, the aliens should come and test people, and first question should be, did you think Corona was from the Corona beer? If you say yes, they're going to kill you instantly. If you say no, then you become a slave. And I'm fine with that. Mining the Earth's core. And then they're like, yo, when we're done here, this planet's going to, blow up. Do you want to stay here and blow up with it? You want to be a slave when we go to Mars? And I'll be like, I'm down to go to Mars. I haven't seen that place before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Better than being blown up. I'm beating alien food. It's probably their shit, but it's okay. But humanity has
no shot.
No shot, man. No fucking shot. I'm gonna tell you something. If you have mental problems, but no matter what it is, either
there's
psycho. What's it called?
Psychological.
Mental. I say mental, but when you say mental, you think of like Down syndrome. I'm talking about like claustrophobic,
double personality,
bipolar depression, all that shit. It's still mental, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you know you can lose your shit at any moment in time, and you have to take a fucking flight,
right? Most of the time, if you have some kind of that problem, at some point you have medication.
Yeah,
you've seen a doctor at some point.
If you have mental problems to where you can lose your shit at any moment, and you haven't seen a doctor, your family doesn't fucking love you, and you don't love your fucking self, right?
Yeah.
Now, apparently not apparently, because there's videos and statements, right? This fucking lady, right? Oh, she's older too.
Mm-hmm.
This lady is on an American Airlines, which they have not good reputation whatsoever, right?
Mm-hmm.
The flight was delayed, and the flight left at midnight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently at 1:30, the flight was 2 hours, so this is 30 minutes before they land, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All the lights on the airplane go on. This lady sees, apparently a famous TikToker was on the airplane for her fucking luck, right? Her fucking luck. That she's famous on TikTok and she gets a lot of views.
Did she wear any clothes?
I don't know. Maybe not. I haven't even looked her up.
I'm just saying, like, if you hear any woman famous TikToker or something, they
Twitch, they're half naked.
Yeah.
Some of them.
95%. There's some that are just funny, hilarious. They got great personalities, and they're just great to watch. There's some that there's a bunch of horny guys. Here's my thing,
right? This we'll come back to the crazy bitch in a minute.
Yeah.
That bitch that got banned, she's like, oh, you took she lost, I don't know, $5,000 or something like that every week or whatever the fuck. There's a platform there's this platform called OnlyFans, you dumb fucking bitch. You get subs on Twitch for $5, right?
Yep.
And I'm sure,
but yeah, I'm pretty sure you
OnlyFans, you can put your subscription as much as you want.
Yeah. Technically, from what I heard, OnlyFans work, you pay a subscription,
and then
you get whatever they want, but they also can send you.
You get tips, and then there's some posts you can put locked, and then you have to pay some kind of money to unlock that post.
So not only are you paying a subscription monthly, you still gotta pay to see whatever content they're making.
Exactly, and you can tip them.
And tip them too.
She could put, from 9 to 5, I'll be, a
virtual meet and greet.
or I'll be messaging people that tip $50 and up.
Yeah.
You probably make the same amount or more from what you're doing on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? If you're out here in a bikini licking a microphone, you know what I'm saying? Just twitch your nostril a little bit more, right? And go to OnlyFans. You can still wear your bikini, just suck on a dildo.
No, I mean, they can still do the same thing. The only difference is in this one, you can actually put a price bar and go like, if you want this kind of personalized content, give me $100 and I did it specifically for that person. You make more money.
I guess it's easier for them to live stream on Twitch. There was a podcast. I don't remember which one it was. That they're like, yo, they went into one of beginning streamers. It was a girl, and she was doing the hot tub thing. It went from 1,000 subscribers to 4,000 in less than 10 minutes. Bunch of thirsty ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's mostly male.
You know what I'm saying?
It's mostly guys.
There's sites called, Pornhub and Xvideos and Brazers and don't ask me how and all this stuff.
Some of them are paid, some of them are free. You know
what I'm saying? Don't ask me how and all that shit. But you can see women naked. And there's you know what I'm saying? They're looking more than microphones. And they're not in a hot tub. Maybe they're in a hot tub, but they're still doing shit in the hot tub.
Like we said, on OnlyFans, they make personalized content. So even there, you can pay, and then it will be made just for you.
Yeah, you can ask them to fart on a mic for you, and they'll do it. Twitch just needs to be like, listen, man, you either cut this off or you're out.
Yeah.
Because banning them is not...
Or just do an adult section for that kind of stuff, even though they're not showing nudity, but it's still... Imagine, the amount of things people are writing in the comments.
Yeah,
that's my point. And little kids watch Twitch because it's Fortnite, and they end up clicking one of those things.
That's what I'm saying. It started as a gaming platform, and now it's everything.
Although at the beginning it wasn't really much regulated.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But now it is. So now you need to be like, you either oblige to these rules
or not.
Because it was first the hot tub stream was a no thing, and then they're like, oh, we'll make a category for it.
Yes, and if you're gonna do that, put an 18+ block on that.
How are they gonna know?
At least for Twitch, you can sign up if you're 14.
That's
so
what I'm
you
saying.
have to put your age. But at least, even if they don't,
unless they do like a YouTube parental control where you have to put a code in.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is, even if they're not the age they say they are, we did put what's it called? A way to say, yeah, you're older than 18, then you can go. They can cover their ass, but if they get into a lawsuit and whatever, they're fucked because there's no control of where they go.
And it's just the community, their own community is like, listen, man, you need to do something about this.
Yes,
because I mean, there's girl gamers, they're actually dressed
and they can game
shirt and pants, and they're badasses at the game. Mm-hmm. They're getting 5,000 less subscribers because this bitch is here in a bikini licking the microphone in a hot tub, and maybe plays
1 or 2 games.
Maybe. Not anymore. They just go in there and do their shit and that's it.
Mm-hmm. And there was one half naked just eating nuggets and tasting
what's sauce. The fucking difference?
What game are you playing?
What's the fucking difference? Better? What's the fucking difference? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know.
And we're saying this because as we were watching other streamers are actually playing games, they go like, have you seen this thing?
Yeah.
And then they put on the channel like, what the fuck? I'm over here actually using the platform what it was made for.
It's entertainment. You're actually doing content. These bitches aren't doing content. They're just technically setting their bodies, to be honest with you.
But I'm assuming I don't know. Are there guys doing that?
No. And you might think, well, porn stars sell their bodies too. They signed a contract.
Mm-hmm. Well, before they didn't, but they will still be considered contractors.
Yeah,
they have agents.
Unless you're Mia Khalifa, she didn't know how to read and she didn't know what she was signing for.
Yeah.
But, they
have agents. They have contracts.
They have agents, have contract. They have managers.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Most of them know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Twitch bitches, they're just there.
Yeah.
And you give them $5 or subscribe or donate, and they write your name on a little board.
Who was it? Ninja made fun of that at one point?
Yeah. Oh my God. Thanks for the sub. I put your name on my chalkboard. Apparently, it's happening for a while.
Yeah.
And it stopped, and then it started again.
No, it never stopped. It's just that at some point when Corona hit, a lot of the new people that came in were there for games, so their category just dropped. But there were still people doing it, but they weren't getting as many views.
Yeah.
But now that coronavirus is up, a lot of people are just going back to their normal life. They're watching less and whatever. And then
the freaks came out.
The freaks fucking came back out. And then I guess more streamers started noticing how the views were jumping to it, and then a lot of people started doing it again. And then, and then for some reason somebody said, "I'm gonna get in a hot tub," and then that became a thing.
Yeah. So what the fuck were we talking about? Oh, so the lady in the airplane. So she decided to have a fucking mental breakdown and try to reach for the fucking door of the airplane, trying to get out mid-flight. Obviously, that's a fucking no-no, right?
Yeah. Go ahead, open the door mid-flight. See what happens.
Fuck everybody in here. So it took 5 flight attendants to restrain her. They duct taped her mouth, duct taped her hands, and duct taped her to the seat.
I would have done the same thing. I am not fucking dying in an airplane.
And then the pilot said, "Yo, you stay in your seats. We have
everything under control."
No, we have a
situation.
Very serious situation in the airplane. So they taped her, blah blah. So they land to the hospital. They put her on the no-flight list. Thank God, until the investigation's over. There's no investigation. She's just fucking nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she's not gonna fight, and they're not gonna let her in an airplane anymore. No. They're not.
And she's gonna have those crazy vests where they fucking.
Yeah, you just try to open a fucking door in an airplane, dude.
That's almost a terrorist attack right there.
That's technically a terrorist attack. Technically.
You
can't close that door once it's open.
No, because it's just it pops off, and then the air is just gonna.
The air's gonna take it.
Yeah.
And even if it stays, nobody's gonna reach around to get it.
No, because it will get sucked out.
They're gonna sucked out. So, take your medicine, right? I know it sucks to be medicated, but if your brain's fucked up, you need help.
And you're doing that kind of shit, you need to be medicated.
You need to be medicated.
Not even for you, but for the people around you.
For the safety of other people, So, Argentina wins the
Copa
America. At last, fucking Messi has been trying for
years to win that title.
I think we watched it when he first got on it.
We watched when he got super close to winning it. They were undefeated, and then they lost 2 in a row.
Yeah.
And that's when Holanda won it. The green, what they call it, the orange machine.
Yeah, Holanda. Yeah.
No, Spain won it. Which
one was I remember watching the orange one.
They played Spain at the end, and Spain won.
They were fucking nuts. I remember that.
That game was and there goes Villa.
Yeah, I remember that. That was great.
That was a great game.
If you watch any of those cups, watch. I mean, you can.
That was the World Cup, the one we saw Messi for the first time.
You can watch. Well, if you want to watch that, please watch the Spanish version. You can put subtitles on there.
Yeah, it's the best commentating ever.
They turn Super Saiyans every time there's a goal.
Yeah, they go nuts.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen soccer fans that they tell me, I watch it on Spanish channels because the commentators are just...
They're like, I don't understand.
Energy you get from them.
I don't understand shit. I only understand when they say their names.
And when they say goal.
They get into it. The English speaking. There's a goal. Yeah, but fucking Spanish people are just...
Although the guys that were coming to the Copa America, they were I don't know if they were tipsy or something, but they were fucking lit. They were screaming and shit.
It doesn't matter which team scores. It doesn't matter... They go all out every fucking time
for the goals. Yeah.
I think I would say watch the soccer the World Cup or any just for the announcers.
Yep. So they played Brazil, and they finished the tournament undefeated.
Yeah, it's insane, crazy. Messi's what?
The last loss was in the last World Cup against Brazil.
Yeah, Messi's a bad motherfucker, man.
And Messi, I think, ended up with assist records. He didn't score as much as the other players, but he was doing passes that were touched by a god, man.
Messi,
they were crazy.
It's not a hot take, but Messi's better than Ronaldo. Anyway,
Ronaldo got eliminated in the Europe Cup.
Yeah, it was sucking ass.
So I don't know who won the Euro Cup though.
I don't know. I know he was pissed.
I know England made it past some kind of time and people were losing their
I know
shit.
he was mad as shit. Wait, let me see what this is. What this is. Trump was at McGregor's fight?
Who?
Trump?
I don't know. Hey.
Oh, was he? Is this fake?
Maybe Trump.
Oh, he was.
Hey, maybe Donald likes the MMA, you know?
This man doesn't know he's the next president. This man was there, no security. I'm just gonna fuck it up.
What's up?
The focus on. Okay. Oh, so the Olympics are the pre-qualifiers are on. And you usually get exhibition basketball games.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna reconsider who we're sending to the Olympics. But our baseball team just got fucking bodied.
Basketball.
Basketball. What did I say?
Basketball. You said baseball.
Oh, basketball. Just got bodied by Nigeria.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's our first loss in I don't know how many years.
I don't know if they know this, but in the Olympics, you actually play other countries.
I mean, it's crazy. It was Kevin Durant, Zach LaVine. There was a lot of NBA players, and they got outplayed by Nigeria.
I'm going to tell you something right now. The United States in basketball is not going to do shit this year in the Olympics. That's not
or maybe they were just taking it easy. It's an exhibition match.
Fuck that. It's an exhibition game. You win that shit. Garbage. All these teams. LeBron's not going because he's a bitch and he's, promoting Space Jam. He's healing from an injury from 5 years ago. Nobody. This team's not worth even going to the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? And none of them smoke weed either, so they can make it to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Rules are rules, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean,
I understand.
I understand that many people said that you can smoke, and other leagues have.
It doesn't matter if the state you were. It's legal. It is not legal in the rules of the Olympics. Just don't do it.
Yeah. I mean,
I do not agree with. I know with the they banned the head caps for the the black people's hair, and they need a different head cap. They banned that shit. I didn't agree with that. They fucking need it.
But why did they ban it? Did they give an explanation for it?
No, they just not. They can't use it in the Japan Olympics. But
anyways, if it's not in the rules, they took it off, right? They're not using it.
But
whatever they took off from here, they're not using it, right?
I don't.
The people that are participating.
I don't know if it's still in question. I don't know if they said they were gonna ban it or they banned it already. Okay. But that I don't agree with that because they need it. They actually need that for.
Yeah, but my point is, right? It's not the U.S. rules.
I know, it's the Olympics rules.
It's the Olympic rule, and they're set for whatever country you're going to.
Yeah.
So if Japan says we don't want any of your players smoking marijuana, it's part of the rules. Why is it so hard for you to just not smoke a joint until you're fucking done with the Olympics?
I don't.
We already claimed it's not addictive. It's not whatever. So you can just hold off.
Did she not know she was going to get tested?
I mean, they always get tested.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But here's all right, I'm gonna give you my thought as well, right?
Yeah.
You see all these pro players saying she should be able to compete because marijuana is not an enhancing drug, or they went for she's black, so they're trying to sabotage her. That's not the fucking point, my man. If you're an athlete, right? Mahomes talked that shit. Mahomes, if you tested positive before a fucking game of weed, you think you're gonna play? No. If LeBron, D Wade, Michael Jordan, before any of those games they tested positive for marijuana,
not even marijuana, an illegal substance that they have claimed is an illegal substance
not
by
playing.
The rules, you're not playing.
So you're gonna tell me this big sport event that happens every 4 years, that a whole country prepares for, gives you no enhancing drugs. I'm sure there's other rules I don't fucking know about. And it tells you no foreign drugs in your body, which I'm pretty sure that's how
it's probably.
It doesn't say weed.
It just says foreign substances.
Foreign substances
that are not.
And you break that rule. you broke the fucking rule.
Mm-hmm.
You can't defend that, bro. It's like me fucking going out there and killing somebody and saying
it's legal in my country to kill.
It's legal in my country to go gun this motherfucker that slept with my wife. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a bunch of people coming out saying, yeah, he shouldn't be in prison if it's legal in his country. Plus, he's brown. That's racist. Right? See how that sounds? See how stupid I sound saying that?
Mm-hmm.
She did it. She didn't say she
apologized.
Denied it. She apologized. She said she did it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
She was great. And she was probably one of our best chances of getting gold. But she's young. She made a mistake. Good luck on the next 4 years.
Yeah, but I mean, there was no outcry when Michael Phelps did the marijuana. He got sponsorships kicked out.
He got kicked out of everything.
He got kicked out of everything, and he got suspended from the event. He didn't cry. We're like, okay, yeah, so I did it. Fuck. They came then the next year. He didn't do any drugs, and he won.
Yeah, I understand her biological mom died, right? And she was suffering. But I assure you, there is... I'm a lowball this. 75% of population lose parents every day and do not smoke a blunt to cope with it.
Yeah.
And now I'm sure if this podcast had a lot of viewers, we would be canceled right now.
Yep.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. But rules are rules.
Yep. At the end of the day.
Don't go now saying going to the Olympics. You need to take this rule out because this one runner got caught smoking with it. This has happened before.
Though,
with us,
wasn't
Russia,
a whole Russian team got suspended for using illegal substance?
Yeah. It's either enhancing or non-enhancing. It's still a drug.
Yeah, and if they call it's just not being part of the body when you get tested. It just can't be there.
They're technically saying you're not healthy to
just
go.
Just like when you get a job and they do a drug test, and one of it says you smoke marijuana, we will not take you as an applicant. If you tend to test it positive, even if it's legal, the company says we don't want it. You're still not gonna get the job.
I don't understand how people can wrap their heads around it.
Yeah, it's legal in other states, but doesn't mean it's legal everywhere. If the rule states, even in the legal states, even if it's legal in that state, and the company you work for says you cannot smoke marijuana while you're working here.
No.
If you're out of job, yeah, whatever, but we'll conduct tests. If you're high during one of it, we will fire you. And
or trace is off because that means you're doing it. Now, let me ask you this. The Olympics have no rules against it, right?
Mm-hmm.
No rules against it. Your U.S. team director, whoever's picking up, right, they do a random test on all of you. You come positive as weed. Do you think the United States team is going to take you to the Olympics? No. They're going to say you stay home. Why are you smoking weed? What makes you think, all right, so, she did it to cope, right? What if she decided, because this is how they think, what if she decided to do it while she's there, before a run?
And there's different strains.
There's different strains. There's some that'll, keep you, low and calm. There's some that'll fuck you up.
Yep.
Right? She's running. She falls down because she's high as shit. Busts her shit.
Which starts running backwards.
You know what I'm saying? It's just...
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They make
rules are rules.
They make the legal stuff that doesn't do all of that, but we don't know.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying?
You don't know who's giving it to her.
It's not the that she did it, she didn't do it, or
it's just rules are
rules. Or
rules.
It's stupid. The rules are stupid. It doesn't matter. Rules are rules. We're not defending the Olympics because I don't really give a fuck. I don't watch none of it, right? Mm-hmm. And we're not saying she's on the wrong because if weed's legal in her state, right, she can smoke whatever she wants. But if it's a regulation, you gotta follow it.
Just like when you're in high school, they say no obscene shirts. You walk with a shirt that says "I recycle woman," which I've seen that before. He got
recycle woman.
Yeah, he had the recycle thing, and then it says "I recycle women."
Oh my god!
And he got sent home because he broke the rule. He said, the rule said
no offensive
shirts, and then that's an offensive shirt. You got freedom of speech. You can wear whatever the fuck you want.
But the school said no.
The school said no. So you're going back home. The rules are rules.
It baffles me that people can't get their hand around it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the big stars. My home fucked me up. I don't know why. Because there's a bunch of people saying it. But my home just... it should be. He's one of the.
they're younger.
He's one of the youngest quarterbacks in the league. He should be leading by example, and he should have said, "It's sad, right?
I mean,
it's sad that she's not gonna get to go. She's gonna have to wait 4 years or 2 years. When's the other?
Every 4 years.
Where's the one that's every 2 years?
I think isn't that just a winter sport? It's every
Something,
2 years,
right?
Yeah.
Right. He should have just said, "Listen, it's sad, right?
You broke the rules.
She lost her mom, right? And the only way she could come was like that. But if it's the rules, then he went. It's unfair, outrageous. This shouldn't be a rule. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
But see, he admitted what?
It's a super rule, but it's still a rule. Hey man, Mahomes. When the season starts, smoke a whole blunt before a game and go play, and then come back. And then
there's rules for like what you can wear on the field. Just wear something that's not on the rules, and just see what the fuck
happens, man.
Yeah,
it's sports, man. And this is media, just media. Let's get clicks. It's because she's black. It's because this. It's because that. You know what I'm saying? Click and clack, motherfuckers. That's what we're doing nowadays. But fuck it. Accept it, I guess.
Yep.
She's not going, and there's no way that you're gonna change that.
Nope.
No way they're gonna change that. And it's sad because, like I said, she was probably our best chance
of getting gold
on those relay races. But it is what it is, man. Gotta follow the rules. Can't be out here just breaking shit.
Just imagine what could have happened.
There's drug dealers, people buying drugs, but none of the motherfuckers going to the Olympics.
Yep.
You were. So I mean, it is what it is. That's the world we're living in. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
How long we been in this motherfucker?
1 hour and 30 minutes.
Oh shit! And we thought we didn't have enough to talk about.
We've been out for a while.
Fuck. My guys in Africa.
According to Carlos, thank you on Kenya. Appreciate it.
Circle of Life. And thank you, I guess. Fuck. Tell Mufasa I say hi, motherfuckers. Alright, this was Saturday Night from the Brother Bucks, and this was
Brothers Weekly.
See you later, you fucking